so welcome back to Driveway. We got a lot of light going on from the garage door open, but we are going to head on down the episode of trepidation. So essentially the first step is I have pulled the fuses from the fuel pump. So we should be able to crank this over a little bit and hopefully get some oil pressure running through. Get that set up, and we'll probably have to go through the setup on the actual Holly system as well. So we are going to attempt to start this thing today, and hopefully it goes pretty decent. Alright, so I finished priming up the engine. The oil is flowing up there. Fixed a couple of leaks that we had here and there, and I still need to throw a little bit of more water in the radiator just to top it off, but I will pretty much just throw the fuses back in for the fuel pump, let it pump up, prime into the whole system. Once it shows some pressure, I'll have to see what I can dial in on the pressure regulator, and then we'll attempt to actually hit the key on this thing. So I gotta get rolling on that, and we'll see you when it's about time to fire this thing. Well, that's something. Alright, I'm going to see if I can figure out that leak there and probably let a lot of this evaporate because I don't want some sort of engine fire. So, let's let this thing air out a little bit. Alright, so one of my Chinese AN fittings seems to not be sealing very well. So of course I didn't have another one, so I ordered 3 more to get on the way here. So that's going to prevent me from starting this thing right away. But I did tinker around a little more with the dash section here. So I got oil pressure, fuel pressure, boost, RPM, AFR, and coolant temperature. So that should be all I really need for those vitals, because I got the speedometer, tachometer, and the fuel gauge on the actual gauge cluster. So I think that's probably going to be enough for today. Of course, you guys will just see a flash of black fade into the next, and we'll be here with a working AN fitting. But for me, that's a waste of a day. So I guess I'm gonna go play some video games for a while, edit up one of these other videos I've made, and hope for the best. Alright, so it is time to try to fire this thing. So we got the oil primed, we got some fuel primed, got that fitting swapped out, and now I guess we just go for broke and hope for the best. Just in case, got the fire extinguisher. You never know when there's a spare fuel line that runs rancid. No fuel dripping. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That's something. That is the smell of cooking corn. Of course, we got a little bit of smoke and stuff coming off the exhaust here. Whew! Alright. Alright, so clearly that's going to be enough for today. There's still some clutch problems. I think the master cylinder doesn't necessarily like to work with the whole LS setup, so I'm gonna have to hit the web and try to figure out what to do there and see if maybe we can rig up a bigger one from like a F-body or something like these things are designed for, or something like that. But that's gonna be for another day, so we're just gonna leave you here and at least we know it runs. So, thanks again for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and hopefully we'll be seeing a burnout here before too terribly long. So, I guess, till next time, we'll see you later.